I thought I was going to get to do kind of a start to finish thing, but Adele was playing at Harbor Freight, so I couldn't show me picking up these at Harbor Freight today without probably getting a copyright strike. Anyway, let's see if I can cut in a straight line and open up this, what my buddy at work, Patricia, she thinks it's probably a bivalve of some kind that's been fossilized, a clam or a mollusk. Uh, and it should be really, really cool if I can do a good job. I did buy blades for the little tile saw that I have that evidently is in the storage unit. I could not find it in the garage or in my trailer. And so that means we're going to try to work with this grinder wheel and see if we can make that work with a continuous continuous rim diamond blade, which is what I saw in some videos that I was using to try and learn how to do this. We'll see if I actually learned anything. Here we go. Before I start cutting, I want to get a shot of, there's a lot of light in the sparkles there, and I think this could be really, really good if I cut it well. Now, based on what I was seeing in some videos, I noticed that there is a fracture here and a fracture here. It's kind of hard to see that one, which might break off. But if I cut this, I think, right along this line to here, I should get at least one good half. Let's find out. I may have already changed the plan slightly. Wait, when that is washed out and maybe polished on the edges, that is going to be, that's a great one. I found this in southern Indiana. I think I'm actually going to go right on this crack, and because there's a lot of room to cut there. So from the crack to this line, hopefully, that's what I'm going to try. I only get one chance to put water on this for the first time, so I thought instead of like taking the toothbrush to it right away, we'll just see what this does. Yeah, there's a lot of grit in there. Let it dry. See what the sun does with that. It's starting to dry out, and I think we're going to catch quite a bit of light, even more. I am gonna get a toothbrush on it, but would love anybody that has experience with this with a comment of, you know, maybe should I cut deeper? I don't know. I kind of think that's the way it needed to be, and then I will see if Patricia wants me to grind this down, smooth it out. But this is at least a start. We get to see what's inside this way. I am left with a few questions after finding out that yes, there was a bunch of Southern Indiana clay down inside here, and I may not have gotten it all out yet. Patricia said that she has more experience with this, a lot more, and she was saying she was probably going to soak it. Oh, I'm seeing another spot I missed right there, but got a lot more life out of this after cleaning it best I could, toothbrush and toothpick, and blowing it dry as I could. But there are probably more things that can be cleaned out of here. And so, as I say, that leaves me with some questions. This thing must have been sealed shut to form the crystals, right? If you happen to be coming over because of a tag or a hashtag that says geode, cut, first time, whatever, if you happen to be coming over, you know a lot more about this than me, I'm sure. And if I've done 12 things wrong, or I could have done 5 things better, or all of that, by all means, please let me know. But, you know, be gentle. It was my first time. And Patricia did not say, hey, you got to become an expert on this before you cut it open. She just said, go for it. Now, the question I have is, I mean, almost certainly this had to have broken off somewhat more recently, right? I mean, these crystals would not form if this were not enclosed. Am I correct about that? I think that must be the case. So at some point this thing got broken, I guess, and so then it was very much affected by the outside environment. How does that affect the crystals at all, if at all? And what are some things that can be done to maximize the appeal of this? Is something I also would love to be able to know, and then try and maybe do something about. But for now, was I cutting in line? Fairly well. I see a spot here where maybe I got offline a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty much in a line. And is that the way it went together? I believe, yes. That's pretty well in a line. Now maybe it's a little more like that. Yeah, that may be the case. A little more like that. That's fairly straight. Here's one thing I know for sure, and there's no question about this. This was a blast. And I am positive this will not be the last time that I try this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and find the tile saw. It's probably in the storage unit. Find the tile saw, clean the tile saw, set the tile saw up with the new blade, and see if Patricia has some others that she wants me to cut, and then maybe do a little rock hunting myself. I've got some property in southern Indiana, a little chunk of land. Maybe there's some stuff I could find down there too. Now, that's not Patricia's spot, and just for the record, you will not be able to pry the secret of that location even out of my cold dead hands. I promise, Patricia. We're going to keep it a secret. You have your spot. Let's see if we can find some more. Thanks for watching, and if you can, got a minute, got a second, hit the like button, subscribe button, share button. Any rock hounds you know that might want to see this? I'm blessed and grateful. Sparkly too. Thanks for watching.